Do I have? I'm gonna make sure this. Okay.
It's not how we start.
Sorry.
That's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone enjoyed the EA conference, or the EA Play, as they like to call it, for E3. I'm, of course, Trex, and on the Skype call, I got my buddy Stevie B from Nerds of the Apocalypse, and his beautiful wife, Heather B.
Okay, so now I get to do my intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Married to a Nerd. I'm, of course, Stevie B. Alongside me today is
Heather. Elena.
And our guest today is Trex from the Trexlight YouTube channel.
Yeah,
and
what's
also
up?
a member of Nerds of the Apocalypse. Oh, someone mad you, bro. Who mad us? I'm watching your Twitch stream chats.
Oh, no, Outlaw was saying that it's meh for E3. The EA was meh.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. I'll allow it, Outlaw. Okay. So who wants to get started here? And just for no one that hasn't watched Married to a Nerd before, Heather is going to trash everything we talk about. So just prep for that.
It's what I do.
Trex and I are going to take this seriously, and then she's just going to poop all over it, and then we're going to get frustrated. So that's how that works.
This is basically how it is.
So all right.
So right now so they're recording the Married to a Nerd, which is on the Noda channel over at Nerds of the Apocalypse YouTube channel. They do fun married stuff and discussions, and one of the things is talk about video games and talk about geeky stuff. And Heather wrecks it with reality. It's great stuff.
She does.
So we're like doing
the noise in the background. Our 1-year-old is wide awake. And we're just trying to keep him not screaming. So.
That's right. So down below on the stream, you see the EA conference. EA Play is still going a little bit. They're actually going more in depth with talking about Madden. They talked about Need for Speed Playback a little bit earlier, but so now I'm just gonna let that video go. It's gonna be muted, of course, because we don't need to actually hear what they have to say. So we're gonna go do a recap on what EA announced in their agreed meh of their conference.
Yeah, it's pretty meh, except for the last 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes of a fat fest. So right off the rip, the EA Play opened up with Madden 18 Long Shot, which is their story. I'm gonna call it their storyline, the next game for the Madden. It was a nice little cinematic showing that where you come from, all the way from high school football, from their JV league, all the way up to the pros. You know how sports games like it. You have a story mode. Yay, cool. Pretty graphics, some well-known actors. Awesome. Moving on.
Yeah, I can just say, what happened today when you bought a football game and there was one roster?
Hang on, can you minimize him on the right side? Like, he's very distracting. He's still
No, I have to see the group chat.
Oh my gosh.
Of the Twitch stream. Just don't look at that one. Look at that one. You can't look at the middle. I have 3 screens.
You can pause the Twitch video. You can pause the Twitch video.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. I can't pause it. Thanks, Jack.
He's just really like.
I am.
And it's not matching. What
okay, is that better? Okay, thank you.
I'm all animated, and you're just seeing it all over the place.
Okay, so anyway, like I say, with Madden, I remember when it was, you played the game, they had a mode that when you went to the Super Bowl, and that was it. I always think that Madden would be a better game if every year they just charged $20 for a roster update. And then they wouldn't have to put out physical copies. It would just be a download. You know, maybe every 3 to 4 years release a copy when you want to update the graphics.
That's what you do. It's what games are doing nowadays. They just need to introduce a yearly Dynasty DLC, make it half the price of a brand new game, and everything gets updated. It will be so much easier. Because everyone else is doing the pay-to-win, free DLC content almost every 3 months. Why don't sports games just do it and make it easier for themselves? They're still going to get the same amount of money from it. Because making those discs that's why games are $60. It's not because the content is worth $60. It's because the discs that we have to put the games on cost buku's worth of money, and that's why we have $60 games.
Obi didn't like Madden either, so if you guys heard that.
Can I poop on it real quick before you move on to your next point?
Oh, you want to
Go
poop
ahead,
on that?
poop.
Yeah, okay. So, because it has, like, the, I don't know, storyline or whatever. So, like, can you make bad choices, like, with you're growing up into the NFL? Like, can you embezzle or hire hookers or, deflate the balls?
There was a version of one of the NBAs where you could do that. I don't know if the Madden is like that this year or not.
I don't think it is.
I just think it's like a story mode that you go through that's scripted. I don't think that choices matter.
Choices matter.
And also, will there be a bad lip reading?
Of the Madden game?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I don't think they've ever done it for a video game, but I kind of want it.
Yeah.
That's all my bullet points for
Madden. Yeah. Knighthood DCO said, Madden Telltale.
A Telltale series.
Yeah, like The Walking Dead when you make all the choices and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the game that Heather would play. That would be it. Like, well, what are we going to start playing football? Like, no. This is about the story. That's what we're here for.
That's right.
Oh, man, my story was interrupted by a game of football.
Who put football in my football game? Alright, so moving on to the first big title from EA that's not sports. It's Battlefield 1 coming out with some updates. They did a nice montage of all the YouTubers, all the streamers doing some awesome things because that's what they do. They do lucky awesome things, and that 2 minutes becomes infamous.
Yes, and then they get to go on stage at E3. I was very mad. I was like, why couldn't we have done that?
Hold on, we're getting there. That's another game. And yeah, he gets his own section. Because when you put your face on the internet, of course you're going to get criticized. That's what the internet does. I'm so sorry, Jesse. It's going to happen.
Yeah, oh man, there's going to be so many. He's going to be famous. He's probably already famous on Reddit.
So with Battlefield 1, they are introducing night maps.
Heavens.
And I guess the next DLC content, which is a big one, called In the Name of the Czar. So this is it's introducing some new characters, new everything. One of the things I really liked, it was introducing these women assassins or these women soldiers, and they looked badass.
Well, I mean, it's cool, but like, there's no story mode attached to it. It's just like a multiplayer edition. That's very that disappointed me.
It's Battlefield.
I mean, they make it like it's got this guy on front that seems like he's going to be like the main antagonist. Nothing.
No, that's a chick.
Or excuse me, whatever, character up front. But like, I want another story mode. Like, come on, man.
I'm sure there's going to be some kind of a story with it.
I mean, maybe. They didn't say it though.
They didn't. They never do.
All right. You got anything on Battlefield 1, Heather?
Oh, I missed everything because Obi wasn't allowed to have tortilla chips, so I had to go get him some graham crackers.
Oh, she actually has that written down, just like that.
And there's snow.
Yeah. Well, they're moving to like the France area and stuff where it's like cold.
Where it's cold.
Cold.
Yeah, they're moving to a new war zone as they are in World War I. Moving to a new war zone, and it brings in a whole new element.
Right.
But that's all I really got from it. Night maps and In the Name of the Czar with badass women. Because 2017, all about the women.
That's right.
Not 16, 2017.
That's right.
Next was actually more stuff about Madden 18 long shot.
Man.
Yeah, all I got, story mode, cinematic trailer. No in-game footage. None.
I mean, it's all the same. You don't need, like, it always looks the same.
I feel like you're biased.
Because I don't like sports.
You don't like sports games.
I don't. So we all have a problem. I really don't like sports games. I've played a Madden every now and then with like my brother, but that's it. We're trying to talk about how much we hate Madden, Obi. Sorry,
he don't care. Well, at the same time, I still play to this. Now my father is staying close to me. I play Madden 2012 with him on the Xbox original. Oh no, I'm sorry, on the 360. We play on the 360. So, I do play Madden, and he always picks the Panthers, and I always pick the Packers, and I always win. Why? Because I'm young, and I'm cooler.
That's right. Well, I mean,
I'm not.
I pick the Patriots and always win, so.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure you can deflate the balls in that game, too.
Stop it. You're right. Knighthood DCO said, nobody likes sports games. I agree. Let's get past this, man. Although the textures and stuff did look good, so.
They did. They went into showing off the FIFA Madden tournaments, which it really shows the different aspects of esports that we have within the gaming world. Where I've never seen, while playing a MOBA game, watching the MOBA tournaments, I've never seen someone walk away from a handshake. Just like, hey man, good game. Nope, I'm walking away. I'm pissed. I lost. Fuck you. I'm the bad boy. Like I don't know what's going on here with this.
Well, they're rude.
They were very rude.
You know, us Europeans, we're not the best bunch when we lose games.
Stop touching.
I have a good
European
attitude
teams
when
in
I
MOBA games are fine. They give a handshake and they give a hug, and then they're out. They're respectful. Here,
yeah, no, but see, you're mixing this. There's this weird combination of gamer and sports fanatic.
That's true.
And European sports fanatics are crazy. Okay, so it's not quite the same. I don't think a person playing on MOBA is going to watch my sports. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying that I don't think a MOBA player is going to do much sports. As with someone who plays FIFA, they probably also love to watch football all the time.
Football.
Football.
So I'll give them that. The FIFA and the Madden tournaments, they are exactly right as the montage of the video went. If you're sitting there on your butt, sitting there on your couch playing a video game, you could be at that stage. You could. Anybody can be at the stage of going into esports, into a tournament, by just playing a video game if you're passionate enough. So I will give them that. It was a good montage and a good message there. But it was Madden and FIFA, so fuck it.
So the baby started losing it, but I want to read Heather's notes. I don't know what she means by this, but under the FIFA competition category, she wrote, in quotes, "my first time played soccer while sitting down." I don't know. I don't know if she wanted to change them or what, but we didn't want him to upset the stream stuff. But it's just funny. What did you mean by virgins play soccer while sitting down?
Like the intro to the get on my chair. The FIFA competition was like, move!
That's not what it was like. The other kids
they were all like, it's my first time, my first time, my first time.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
virgin.
Yeah. And I love my Twitch chat. It's Rocket League, but with people. That's exactly how it is. And then moves us into FIFA 18, which again, story mode. No in-game. No, I'm sorry. It showed an in-game cinematic, in-game engine footage of the story mode, but not the actual game itself. Dear God, learn to show your product. Learn to show it. If you want me to tell my father that there's a new Madden game and you can come over and play it on my console, show me something I can show him. He's not going to care about a story mode. He's there to see guys get sweaty and throw a pig around. Heavens.
I'd watch that.
Oink, 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 oink.
Yeah.
Next, because EA is not EA without a racing game, and since we're not talking about NASCAR, it's Need for Speed Payback.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
I don't really care about Men in Blazers.
Oh.
My note says, Men in Blazers do shameless advertising and hype while I refill my salsa.
She's eating tortilla chips.
Yeah.
And who the F is Alex Hunter?
Yeah, they were like, Alex Hunter, Alex Hunter, Alex Hunter. I actually made that note too.
What's happening to Alex Hunter?
Alex Hunter, and I know about this because I have friends, because I have fans all around the world, and they and they talk a little bit about football, and so on Twitter, and so I actually learned a little bit. Alex Hunter is like this big name or whatever, from what I was told. He's this up and coming guy, or maybe everybody's just pulling a leg and it's just a whole fucking thing in the game. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Outlaw Lettuce also said nobody cared about the Men in Blazers. You're right, we didn't.
I'll give him that. It's it's a catchy title. They wear the Blazers, and they're British. They're English. Everybody's gonna watch it.
It's true.
If you turn on your British accent more on your streams,
Bloody hell, Mike.
Sorry, Heather.
England 5, Germany 1, Michael Owen is number 1. Sorry.
So let's talk about Need for Speed Payback.
Oh, man.
What'd you think?
It's the big payback. Well, they took the whole switching between 3 people idea from GTA. No, I didn't say it. I'm just joking. I really liked it. The recent GTAs haven't been that good. My favorite GTA of all time is Most Wanted, not the Most Wanted, where they named it the same game and came out, like it was Most Wanted 2, which is like the first Most Wanted, like the first Need for Speed on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I like that. This one had a very huge cinematic feel to it. I made a note that said Need for Speed, the Fast and the Furious, because it felt very much like that.
Yeah.
And also physics don't matter in this game. We can drive cars sideways out of the back of semi-trucks. That's totally cool.
No, it exploded on the top of it.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because it was going so fast, it catapulted.
Right.
Yeah, one of the first crashes that they did was they basically sideswiped a car, but when the cinematic of the crash comes in, the front end gets damaged, and as I'm watching, I'm like, the front end was never touched!
Yeah.
How is this a thing?
Yeah, have you ever hit a traffic cone IRL?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just like doop 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 and like keep going at 180.
No. And although when he smashed into the pole, that was legit.
That was legit.
So we only saw like it was like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. But from what I saw, it looked good. I like the idea of a huge story mode. I mean, I like racing games, but it can get real repetitive. So a story mode mixed in will bring me to it for sure. Although I have EA access, so if I just wait 9 months after the game comes out, I'll get it for free anyway.
That's true. Yeah, and the customizing of the cars is always a Need for Speed thing, and I think it got a lot better in this game.
Wait, with that, is it like when you guys play dress up and dressing your character at the beginning of games, or is it like earnable content?
It looks like it's gonna be earnable content.
Yeah.
Because you said you can bring like an old car from like a frame to like decked out.
Yeah.
I don't know car terms.
You can take a junker and turn it into the hotness.
Exactly.
That's all I really got from it too. It's a Need for Speed game, and Need for Speed is not without customization. If there was no customization, why am I playing?
I was hoping maybe they'd say something about VR support or something, but that didn't happen. So, but then again, I think all the VR support announcements will be saved for the PlayStation conference.
I agree.
The true VR experience for that would be like you're just the passenger in that car and you have no controls.
Yeah, because we had, I'm not to skip ahead, but this big huge thing about Battlefront 2 and no mention of VR support. I think that's all deliberately being saved for a section of the PlayStation conference. So.
Yep. All right. So
I also have Cruising USA LOL.
Yeah.
Every racing game you watch is Cruising USA because that's the only racing game that you ever played.
Yeah.
Didn't you trade in? What game did you get? You got rid of. She won. No, I shit you not, dude. She won an N64 at Taco Bell one year.
I was the worst person on the face.
I know. It was such a waste. She won a Nintendo 64 with GoldenEye.
Oh.
Swapped GoldenEye with some kid for Cruising USA.
Yeah.
Ah!
She swapped. Listen to these words. She swapped GoldenEye for Cruising US. Fucking A.
I think that was worth it.
Shut up. I did like Cruising USA, but GoldenEye?
Still on the top FPS games. That's funny. Alright, so next, they talked about EA Originals, which is EA's initiative to support indie developers. I don't remember them talking about EA Originals last year.
I don't either.
I don't remember ever hearing about EA Originals ever in email blasts or anything from any journalist website. So
there's a chance we could have missed it, but
it could be. And the fact that if you're going to talk about indie stuff from EA Originals, I was really hyped. I'm like, ooh, we get to talk about some indie stuff. No, we only talked about one game. It's like, okay, what about, you don't have anyone else to share? How about all this stuff? That'd be pretty cool. But that's here or there. The one thing they did show, I am at least happy it was something that brought something to the table, which is Hazelight Studios' brand new game, A Way Out. This is the same developers who created Brothers, which I think is...
I don't like the way you just said that.
Okay, go ahead.
A Way Out? It's A Way Out.
A Way Out.
There you go.
A Way Out. It's A Way Out.
There you go. No, this looked really good, man. Like this.
It did.
It looked really good. Yeah.
Although it's not online co-op, so that's kind of weird.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, it is. Like you can't.
We complain about that a lot, though.
Now hold on a minute. We complain that games don't have split screen co-op, but that doesn't mean that we want the online co-op to go away.
I thought they said they also do online co-op, but when they designed it for you to sit on your couch next to your partner.
Oh, I mean, I don't. I thought they said no. I thought it said split screen only. I could be wrong.
It is split screen only.
It's local split screen only.
Right. If it's local split screen only, that means it's not online. Were you paying?
Oh.
I guess you don't know the lingo.
I guess not.
Heavens.
Which I am perfectly okay, because with this type of game, and that's what I love about indie games. Indie games are more about the experience than anything else. The graphics, cool, neat graphics. Graphics help. But it's the experience that this game is really going to bring that I think is going to be awesome. And I will definitely spend hours upon hours hanging out at DVBs and playing this game split screen. I am okay with that.
I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it with Heather too. We're gonna stream it, and then I'm gonna kill it.
Oh.
I'm just, streaming was the thing back when we were playing the original Lego Star Wars. But I remember when we played the pod racing in Lego Star Wars, I wanted to kill her because she kept doing it wrong.
He kept getting mad at me.
Yeah, because you sucked at it.
Oh my god!
No, because you were so far ahead of me.
Because you were going fast enough. We're trying to win the pod race.
You were dragging me into holes, so I kept dying.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to go off there. Keep on. A way out. Excuse me, a way out. Go ahead.
A way out.
Oh, way. So what I like about it is the director, I guess he was the director for Hazelight Studios. I just liked how he said it's going to be kick ass. It's because he's Swedish. And he's just kick ass and I love his sign off, and I want to steal it for my own because it's something I feel like I would say.
Heather made the same comment.
Goodbye, shake it, boom. I love it. I completely like everything else. Like, hey, it's a great game. What would you take away from it? Goodbye, shake it, boom.
I'm gonna go feed the kitty.
I just want that to be. I want that on business cards now.
Okay.
So great. All right,
All
next.
right, so, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just want one more thing. A Way Out made me remind me of Kenny Lynch a little bit. You remember that game back in the day?
Yeah.
So that was good in co-op.
Yeah, totes.
You remember it, right?
Yeah, totes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totes.
Anyway, that's it. That's all. I'm excited to that. You'll probably see that from us at some point when it comes out streaming for sure.
Oh, for sure. All right, next up was a new IP from BioWare that was not Dragon Age, so I'm pretty sure people were mad.
No, I didn't even care. I'm just glad. I'm glad it's a new IP in general, because like IP is intellectual property.
Oh.
It means it's a new game. Like it's not like a sequel to something. It's not part of anything. It's like a new game they're building.
I just have to give a shout real fast on the stream. They're still doing the EA Play, and I'm right down there. I'm down there on the stream again. That's Alec, aka Golden Boy, known on the Twitch and on the tournament scene. He's a caster, but that's me. That's actually me down there. So I have another clone.
Nice.
Love it.
Sound like I think you're pretty generic. That's the problem.
Wow.
Just playing.
I mean, it's him and Jeffrey Wright. Both of my clones are doing things I really want to do. I'm the horrible triplet. I'm the disgrace.
It's okay. So we didn't get much information about that because what conference is they're going to talk more about it at?
They're going to talk about it more at the Xbox conference tomorrow.
Right. Okay, so you'll hear a lot. I mean, so far we saw a sci-fi setting with mechs. So and great graphics. I mean, it's BioWare. It's always gonna be great graphics. So I'm into it. They need a win after. I mean, Mass Effect's not bad, but the publicity that when Mass Effect launched with, they need a W in that. They need a W. They need a W. They need a W.
It's like, what's wrong with my character's face? Oh, well, it's just like a small glitch. Like, is this a glitch? My eyes are popping out.
It's okay. We patched it. 1 week later. What? I had to play like this for a week.
How dare you? How dare you?
Okay, what's next?
But the game is called Anthem, and like I said,
sorry, my bad.
Yeah, like we said, we're gonna talk. We'll see more about it from the Xbox E3 conference. Hopefully, we'll actually see some in-game stuff, but who knows? Next, we're gonna skip really this over NBA Live 18, and my notes was, what did I just watch? And that was in reference to they got the developers to actually play the game a little bit. And it was Kevin Durant versus LeBron James. And yes, I'm black and I know these people. So they were using the controller and using one of the joysticks to dribble the ball in different directions. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's pretty cool. And then Kevin Durant was guarding James, and he was supposed to flick his control stick and guard a little bit, but he didn't, and he missed. And it basically like freeze framed them, and they were changing the camera angle. I'm like, what the fuck is this game? Can we just shoot the ball?
Yeah, at one point, I don't know if they were showing football and NBA at the same time.
Well, it was in between the, I don't know, whatever. They were showing about the graphics, and they showed an example from Madden, and they were like,
zooming
into the fabric and stuff. It seems like, who cares about football?
I got mad. I was like, we're halfway into this. I don't care. Get rid of the EA Sports. Shit. Sorry.
I mean, I tell you what, that Frostbite graphics is amazing, because when I play my Madden game, I definitely want to scroll all the way into the grass and count the straws.
That's right. And then right after that, they moved to NBA Live 19. And I was like,
And I didn't believe a word that guy said.
I know. It was like, hey, douchebag number 1. What's up, douchebag number 2? Playing NBA Live.
Check out, and then he dribbles, and then he was like, and then I just sit, and then he's like, and then he does, and that's how that happens.
Yeah, NBA.
Yeah, and when they ended, I'm like, what did I just watch? They stood there and moved the camera. It was NBA. And it also comes with a story mode where you start from the streets and work your way up to the pros. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's like this. Oh, my God.
Start from the sheets to the sheets.
And I used to work at a GameStop, and, like, there are legit people who just play these games every year. Like, they make massive amounts of money. People just buy Madden NBA every year, and it's, I don't know. I guess more power to them. They keep making them. People keep buying. It's it's like the Fast and Furious movies. Everybody talks about how bad they are, but you know what? They make more money every time one comes out. So
it's true. It's true. So all right. So we got rid of all the hoopla and the sports and the racing. Now let's get to the nitty gritty, and the only IP that's probably keeping EA afloat.
That's right.
And in everyone else's aspect who doesn't care about sports or racing. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, but wait.
Yeah, I got real mad because they're about to talk about it. They're like, but wait, here's our charities. I was like, I don't care. Just get the Battlefront 2 already.
Hey, charities are nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it, but like it's not in front of my Star Wars.
Yeah, he for she and play to give. So it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, it's cool that they put that out there. I don't diss charities, I promise.
They got your attention, though, right?
They did. No, Battlefront was like one of the best things they could do.
Star Wars. What? Charity.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
all right,
so
now we can move on
to Star Wars.
And because this is Star Wars, I'm gonna let you take the reins.
You want me to take over?
Take it.
All right. First off, the social media win that went down with that John Boyega tweet.
That's right.
That it's funny that they set that up because it's like I like how he came out and was like, we know what I can't remember his exact wording. We know what you liked, but then we also know what you didn't, what you weren't. You weren't. They're not going to say hated. I was like, come on, man. There's a lot of stuff about that game we didn't like. I mean, I'm a Star Wars fanboy, but at some point I went, this game is very lacking. There's a lot missing from this game. And sure enough, I mean, I think this is a pure example of them.
There's no cure for Star Wars.
I know there's never going to be. This is a pure example of them listening and giving us everything. Like they even listed off. Here's everything you F's bitched about, and all these things are in the game. So we got split screen at the house. We got a campaign, and it's badass. We got all 3 eras. We got free DLC, and that is a great move because I think people have had it with the pay another $60 for a bunch of maps.
Wait, real money?
Real money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, real money.
Yes, real money.
No, they take credits.
Right. And then they opened with the new multiplayer trailer, which was bonkers. I recorded myself watching it because I got a little emotional. So
Good.
That was rough, man. Like that was really good. Just showing like the ships over Theed and the space battles. Oh, that's another thing they added. They added space battles, which dumbfounds me that Battlefront came out originally with no space battles, except for one DLC, and it was like above the Death Star for like 10 seconds.
That's all you needed. That's all you needed.
It's very disappointing. I like we got the new character system. They didn't really describe it too much.
Yeah, the new class system. Yeah.
It looks like you're going to be able to. There's going to be one. You're going to be playing as factions. Like there's going to be 3 sets of factions from the 3 eras. But when you play as heroes, you're going to be able to pick a hero from any era. Because they did not give a shit about continuity on that Theed battle that they showed at the end.
That's why I typed in stream chat when I saw Darth Maul and Naboo. I'm like, oh well, continuity be damned.
Well, Darth Maul was on Naboo. Like that was episode 1.
That's what Steven said about Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett should have been on Naboo. Yeah, Boba Fett. I mean, Boba Fett may have one day went to Naboo once, but not during the Clone Wars.
Wasn't he a kid?
Yeah, he was a child. Well, yeah.
Yeah, he was a fucking kid.
I don't understand why it wasn't Jango Fett. Maybe that's like.
Nobody wants to play
it
as
was
Jango
who?
Fett. Everyone wants to be Boba Fett.
Who's Jango?
Well, she's right. But I mean, you could just skin it, right? Like, so you could choose to have a skin. I mean, who's to say that that's not a thing that can happen?
Just skin it.
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out the character customization and the card system, but like I couldn't really tell exactly what they were doing with that. I have to go back and rewatch it. You know, we're recording this like right after we watch the conference.
That's right.
So, I like seeing clone troopers. There's something about seeing clone troopers on screen that was great. I liked they showed a lot of sniping with the battle droids, and it was very original Battlefront-esque. Like especially when they zoomed in with a sniper, I was like, yes, bitch! I got really excited about that. Their pre-order bonus in it like crazy too,
yes,
which I don't mind. I have like the $80 version pre-order already at Best Buy, so I am ready. Heather, what notes did you take in that?
Let's see. Thank you, Boyega.
That's right. Gosh, he is.
That dress is not regulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. What is that chick who's announcing for them?
Oh no! She's been on some shows.
She did the voice of some.
Well,
planner,
she did. She's the main character of the game.
Yeah.
She mocapped and did her face photo. Could you please give credit where credit is due?
But that's what I have you for. I just have my notes.
Oh my gosh! And I found it in chat that she was on like Arrow and a bunch of other shows too.
Yeah, she was on True Blood, she was on Arrow, and she was on Sleepy Hollow. Okay,
yeah. So I didn't notice it in the game when she came out on stage. I was like, well, that's her. She's only been in stuff.
Oh yeah, duh! Oh my god! Of course, she's the new detective running around with Ichabod, with Crane, in the new season. She took over the dead girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we don't. We don't watch it at all.
I watch it and I'm like, where I know her from? Where I know her from? She's from CP Hollow. Where is she from CP Hollow? Oh, it just clicked. I knew exactly who she is. She's a new main character. So yay, she has work.
He does watch Gilmore Girls. That's right.
I do not watch Gilmore Girls. I actually want to burn that show to the ground.
That's funny.
goodness.
That's coming from you. I know he's hostile. Huh?
My next point was they said 3 times the content, and Stevie B says, "Oh, so it's a regular game size."
Yeah, they did all that shit. Yeah, they're like, it's 3 times the content for Battlefront. I was like, oh, so it's a regular game now.
Marketing.
I was mad, man. I was like, okay, so it's how a game actually should be. Perfect. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for making that for us. All right.
Let's see, then I said it's gonna suck. More time on Star Wars than anything else. Yay droids. Siege mode. Heather rolls eyes.
Oh, she rolled her eyes a lot.
Star Wars equals Disney. Disney equals money.
That's true.
Boba Fett and Rey. Those are my notes.
Well, yeah, Heather was like halfway through the seed battle they showed, which I think they were trying to plan on getting to the 3rd round, but like the other team sucked so hard that they didn't get there. So they just started showing recaps of the fight. But
no, they won. I think they actually got all the way to the 3rd stage.
Did they? I must have missed.
Because I don't think that they stopped them.
Yeah,
No.
after 20 minutes, Heather left.
I got bored trying to watch and keep hold of the baby, so I just went and played with the baby.
Okay.
We can't wait for that review. It's like, yeah, the game was so boring, I'm going to go play with a baby. Oh, what's going on, Steve? In all seriousness, I think, like I said in the beginning, they're saying that they've taken everything we complained about and they've added everything. Like, it's what Battlefront 1 should have been in the first place, in my opinion. Yeah, but game developers don't listen to the player feedback. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, and until it's like until John Boyega tweets and it gets retweeted a million times.
Yeah. So anything we need to get done, we just need to have someone from that genre, from that aspect, and things will get changed.
That's right.
Now, one of the things that I had in my notes was new story mode, and it takes place between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens.
I believe it starts at the end of the Clone Wars, and then spans a little bit through the original trilogy, and then a chunk of the end is between the 2 trilogies, which is great because they're not giving us all that information between the 2 trilogies. Like, that's still stuff because all that stuff's coming out in the new trilogy. So, like, they're very scarce about what content they release. So every diehard Star Wars fan is clamping at the bit for any information to fill the gap that we just don't know about. You can't see the face you just made at me, Trex. I'm so sick of you. This is make faces at me.
We have to know what happens more in the Star Wars.
Yes, we.
The stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's a long ass war. Like, it's spanning like 3 generations now.
There's some peace a little bit.
Why can't it be in between? Like, I've just always assumed in between movies there's like a momentary peace before some Skywalker hits maturity and gets pissed off.
Oh, snap! Oh, what she said! Oh, what she say! Drop the mic! Drop it!
Oh my god.
Is she wrong?
Yes! Because Disney needs to make money on other mediums like comic books and video games.
Games on your phone.
Well, that one doesn't count. Yeah, I like how at the end of it they were like, and check out this mobile game that everybody plays.
That had no audio until the last 5 seconds.
I do play it daily, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like level 83.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been playing it pretty viciously.
The other thing is Finn will be in the game along with Captain Plasma.
Plasma?
Oh, I'm
Get
sorry.
your
No.
shit
Hold
together.
on. No. I know it's Phasma. I blame autocorrect on my
Oh,
tablet.
okay.
It definitely changed it to Plasma. So
Okay,
I know
I'll
it's
allow
Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma.
That's the Nickelodeon version.
That's the Nickelodeon. So we have Finn and Captain Phasma are going to be in the basically the launch DLC, which also brings in the new planet from Last Jedi.
Right. So
I didn't catch the
essentially,
name.
they kind of did that with the first Battlefront. Like,
Yep.
It'll probably come out right around release of the movie, so you can play on the planet of the movie, and then they put Rey and Captain Phasma Finn and Captain Phasma because I don't think Finn's gonna fit much in the story anywhere else because especially if it's between the two. I don't know. He might. I mean, I don't know. But it makes sense to introduce those two characters because that's like the first battle in the movie, and it's like where those two are going to clash. So it makes sense to put them there.
Yep. And then the pre-order, which probably started tonight. When you pre-order, you'll get access into the multiplayer beta coming out this fall, and you also get the. I want to make sure I wrote this right. The Yoda green lightsaber.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about the way the characters are set up. I don't like they said it's like the Yoda green lightsaber star card, I think. So I don't know how that works yet. They didn't really talk about it that much.
So basically, probably Darth Maul will be able to carry around a green lightsaber.
I don't know. I don't.
It's really short.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Give it to Rey then. Give it to Rey. She can file her nails.
Yeah. Wow.
See, Heather gets it.
So, yeah, we'll see how that works out. I gotta go back and look at the way they select characters. Stuff. I will say this too, their character select screen is really badass.
It looks great. The UI looks great.
Yeah, picking your characters and having them jump around is just moving and stuff. Just the graphics are insane. I mean, that's one of the best parts of the first Battlefront was the way it looked. I mean, it was fucking beautiful. In this game, I think it's not coincidence that they picked Theed because that level looked beautiful. That's probably easy to make Theed look beautiful, and they definitely got me. During the multiplayer trailer, there was one scene from the cockpit of his fighter, flying through the streets of Theed, and I was it just really hit me, man. I don't know.
I feel like they could be fighting in a mud pit and be like, "Wow, that's beautiful."
Shut
up.
Why can't you just let me like things?
Wow.
Outlander and time travel.
Well,
what?
Time travel just isn't defined and makes no sense. This isn't an Outlander
Take
video.
that, Sausage.
Married to a nerd.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Okay, whatever.
So all my people know that I'm not really big into multiplayer, but seeing the 20-on-20 3-stage multiplayer map that was there on Naboo for the multiplayer was amazing. It wasn't just a death match; it was actually objective based, and I will do an objective based PvP map all day, So seeing.
Sorry.
I've been watching a lot of Parks and Rec again, so I'm sorry. It's coming back to me.
I do like objective-based multiplayer too, because deathmatch I suck at. So it's
You do.
if my contribution just means I have to kill people, I'm probably not contributing very well. But if I have to go do things and shoot things that aren't, that are stationary, I'm good. Oh man. So we had a debate in the chat of what system to get it for. At this point, I feel like I'm gonna have to get the damn game for every platform because everybody that we know is gonna get it for Xbox. Most people.
Yeah. So Xbox is with you guys. Then I have my buddy Sean, who's going to be on PlayStation with him and Christina and Al and Rico. And then I have my stream, which I like to play PC on. So it's I'm just effed.
Yeah, my thing was PC because I know you're definitely gonna get it for PC, and then our friends Arillis is gonna get it for PC, and then our new friends that she brought to the table, they probably all get it. So then we're like this, and so then whatever VR aspect they have on the PlayStation. Like,
Oh God,
I can't not turn down a VR aspect of Star Wars.
You can't.
It's
You
not
just
something
can't.
I can do as a person. You know, I just as Stevie B, if VR is there and it's Star Wars, I have to take it up. Like so I almost feel like Heather's gonna get mad. I'm about to spend $200 on 3 separate copies of Star Wars. Don't make that face at me.
I mean, we're gonna get the deluxe versions. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, so the deluxe version is 80. So that's 80, 160, 240.
well, hold on. That's the deluxe.
Are
We're
you
not
hoeing?
we're not-
I got tricks.
You got
well, also,
I got
we're not
tricks.
sure if there's gonna be a collector's edition either. So I mean, that's probably gonna be nice 100.
They haven't announced one yet, have they?
They have not. I'm guessing there's gonna be a collector's, but I'm not sure if there will be or not. I don't have confirmation.
Well, if it goes with the trend they're going with, there'll be a collection edition with a statue that won't come with a copy of the fucking game.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't see why all of you nerds don't just like work it out. Like you get one copy and then Trex get another copy.
Because then we can't play together.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's also kind of CD locked. So wherever you get it installed, it's there, at least on PC.
Well, yeah, not on Xbox or PlayStation. They tried to pull that shit at the beginning of the generation.
Yeah, good luck.
I
Both
can't remember
companies,
that.
yeah, both companies did, and the outcry was just so ridiculous that. And see, what the problem was, Microsoft went first, and that's why they got such a bad rap at the beginning of the generation. Is Microsoft went first and said it, and like the social media backlash was so severe in like the first 3 hours. Sony like went back and redid all their shit, changed it, and made like fucked up videos. Like, this is how you swap PlayStation games with your friend. I was like, man, Sony, you are dirty. So they
Oh
just,
my
like,
god, that was so great.
They just didn't announce it and then went back to the drawing board and like put out a patch that took it out. And there's people that like broke down unpatched PlayStation and they were like, this was all definitely here before. And so it was just really funny because Sony A changed their game up at the last minute and then made fun of Microsoft. It was bad.
Sony basically teabagged Microsoft. That was
They did.
that just all up in it, and I can't wait to see if they're going to teabag them again this year.
Well, and what happened, and now Sony's problem right now is they released this PS4 Pro that's like not that pro, and then the pro updates break their games, and so that's a problem. But they do have the VR headset. I do think Microsoft is gonna drop some kind of crazy augmented reality VR thing.
Well, they got it's their hologram, holo
It's
thing.
HoloLens.
HoloLens.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I've used the HoloLens because at the company I work at, one of the upper IT guys, they got a like corporate test one. They pay for it, and there's games preloaded on it, and they were basic, but they were really crazy and fun, especially the augmented reality games. Like I played a space game. Well, it was like a sci-fi game, I guess, where like you have to like walk around the room, or you have to like turn your body all the way around 360 while it scans the room.
Yeah.
And then you have to hold up your hands so it registers your hands, and then it starts the game. And all of a sudden, aliens start breaking out of the wall and coming at you, and you snip your fingers together like your thumb and your index finger, and it fires a shot at the things coming out the wall. And it was like, so you're like do, like just like with your fingers, just like shooting the things at the wall. It was absolutely insane. It was very, very cool. So I don't know if that's. I mean, this was like 2 years ago, so I don't know where they're at with this. So
I mean, I thought the HoloLens was announced last year because I do remember the Minecraft, where it actually made Minecraft look really cool.
Well, it was announced like 3 years ago. They announced it. Yeah, it looked really cool. Maybe it was 2 years ago. Maybe it was last year. I don't know. Maybe my timetable's off. But like a year after them announcing it, he brought it in, and I messed with it. It was really cool. It was a lot like the PlayStation VR headset, but it had that augmented reality aspect as well, which is pretty badass. So I wouldn't be surprised if that popped up in correlation with the Scorpio, or whatever they're gonna call it.
Yeah, at this point, I'm really need Microsoft to step up their VR game. We need something this year. I need To get me hyped for Xbox, they need to release the HoloLens.
No.
Heather says no. Why
No.
why do you say no?
No. Because it's real money.
So what you're saying is if Microsoft announced a VR headset, you would think that I would have to have it.
Yes.
You have said.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because they mentioned Scorpio, and you like perked up, and you're like, oh, did you hear Scorpio? You heard them say that? That's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna buy myself that by the end of the year.
Yeah, I did say I was probably gonna get the, unless it's like crap, which I think it's gonna be. I'll probably get the new Scorpio box. And Heather's like, well, you're gonna get rid of your old Xbox? Maybe I will. I don't know.
Whatever.
Maybe I'll give it to our daughter.
No.
Yeah, no. It's already bad enough if she plays Zelda. Alright, so we anything else you want to mention? Because we gotta cut it off. I gotta take the kid out.
Yeah, that was it. That was the EA conference. Overall, my feelings for it: sports, boo. Need for Speed, meh. Star Wars, thank God.
Wow, like that exactly sums me up. I agree with everything you said. Oh, and also Indie, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that indie game was definitely the true highlight if you take Star Wars out.
That's true.
Because, and again, Star Wars is their major IP. If they had no Battlefront, no Star Wars, anything to show us, and we only had a way out to say this was the good part of the conference, do better.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I feel like EA's put a lot in their basket with Battlefront too. I think they're expecting it to sell like crazy. Yeah, and
Is that funded by Disney? Is it Star Wars?
they put they license out they've licensed out their property to EA.
Yeah.
So they do. Of course, Disney gets a cut. Disney gets a cut of pretty much everything that gets bought anywhere these days. But
Disney gets a cut of my milk.
yeah. So.
Now there are other EA products out there, of course, by BioWare. For the one I actually know of is Star Wars: The Old Republic, but because it's a PC game, we'll hopefully probably see some stuff coming into the PC show on Monday's stream.
There's a lot of rumors of that. There's rumors of a reboot of like the game to fit in the new Disney continuity. There's a rumor of just a complete remaster of the game, like it's the same game just remastered. Either way, it'll sell like hotcakes because people love that game.
It will. It certainly will.
And it's really old. Like I have that game on my phone at this point, so it's like, it's just old. But so we'll see.
All right, that is it for the EA conference after show fun times. Tomorrow on Sunday, the Microsoft and Bethesda showcases are going to be happening. The Microsoft starts at 5 p.m. Eastern, and Bethesda starts at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be staying up for that. But I think Bethesda should be about an hour when they announce.
Are you sure it's 10? I thought it was midnight our time.
No, it's 10 o'clock. It's 5 and 10. I looked at it just now because I have podcasts to do tomorrow. But yeah, so hopefully we'll hear something about Fallout 4 on PlayStation VR.
Yes, that would be like Battlefront 2 is cool. Like Battlefront 2 my number 1. Fallout 4 VR would be definitely a high number 2. Like I really hope we get that.
I'm pretty sure I would just quit every game.
Yeah, I'd even be okay with a Skyrim VR to be honest with you.
I never played Skyrim. I would play it.
A Portal VR? Yes, if they made a Portal VR game, that would be very badass.
Oh man.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
So that's going to be it. I will be back tomorrow for the Microsoft conference, of course, here for the after show. Hopefully I'll have Stevie B and Heather with me with the nerds, with the Married to a Nerd commentary.
That's right.
Because that's fun. So we'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4:30. I'll start around 4:30 so we can get a little pre-show going to talk about predictions. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And if you want to see a live version of me and Heather talking, this should be up on the Nerds of the Apocalypse YouTube channel within the night. Hopefully. Either at earliest tonight, at the latest tomorrow morning, we should have this up. So you can actually see Heather bash me as compared to just hear her bash me.
Yeah.
So
whenever I get the thumbnail up.
That's right. Okay, so you do your outro. I'm Stevie B.
I'm Heather.
And I'm Trex.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. And we're Nerds of the Apocalypse. And we're out.
They do a cool sign off. I just flip a switch and say, "Good night, ladies and gentlemen."